Hello, everyone, and welcome to RollPlay Ehbon week number 12. Session number 4, though, of the reboot. I think I might just rename the entire thing, or perhaps rename the reboot. I'm not sure, but people are having a hard time to differentiate. What should we name it, Cats?
Season 2, Episode 4?
Roleplay,
I should just do seasons.
Can we call it The Last Brown Roleplay?
No.
No, I might be playing for racism.
Roleplay 3.
Roleplay tree?
Yeah.
3 or tree? You're doing a gin.
Because there's trees now.
Okay, there's 3.
Tree.
Oh, trees.
Tree.
Oh. Sorry, this other show I have a French Canadian that can't pronounce 3. So they say tree.
I noticed.
Well, something green because right now roleplay's like red and it's still ashy and all the.
Yeah,
you just muted out on me.
You just mute your mic, bro.
Yeah,
of course.
Lost Cats.
There you go.
You're talking now. You're good.
Oh
now.
no.
No, you're good. We can hear you.
That's weird.
That is weird.
Okay. I was saying. What?
Oh my god, it's terrible dubbing. His voice is like half a second earlier than.
We should name it after the gay bar.
What?
Is it the something peacock?
He looks fine to me now.
What a gay bar?
The flying peacock.
Yeah, the flying peacock.
What's going on?
We could just name it the flaming
still
peacock.
Shitty.
No, you're good now. You're good. For a moment though, it was like bad dubbing. So
right.
JP, we all level up.
Yeah, sure. I felt sorry for you all after, well, for Rich actually after last night's Solemn, that he's level 6 now.
Yes.
I don't want to spoil last night's Solemn, but if you guys have not watched it yet, please do so. It was quite fun for the players, not so much for Neil, as his character got, yeah. Where the hell is this one sheet? Well, let's go ahead and find what you guys have been up to. I got to look for this sheet. Ryan, you're still playing Rust. I know you had a 20v20 or something like that last night.
Yeah. So last night, basically, one of my viewers also owns the server that I play on, and he came up to me and he was like, "Look, I'm giving you 5 days in game to prepare, and then I'm going to lead an attack on your base." So I was like, "All right," and so we built a base, and his bros came at me, and we murdered them in cold blood, man. It was fun.
Spoilers.
Yeah, but yeah, 20 like the battles on Rust, man, are super epic. Like they were up in the mountains and they were shooting down on us, and we had like fortified structure and bars on our windows and shit, and they were shooting in and we were shooting out and
you built these establishments that you guys were in?
Yep. Yeah, you built everything.
How much control does the player have over what it looks like when it's built, or is it just like you can place a wall on this axis here?
Yeah, it's not as much control as Minecraft, but yeah, like you have to build you can build the foundation, and it's still like kind of blocky, but you don't have as much control as Minecraft, but it's still pretty sick.
Huh? Maybe I'll need to check. I've been needing to check that out, but I've just been playing way too much CS:GO lately. So.
I hear you, man. Well, Rust I think is used on the same engine or shooting or something. So it should be very similar. Like if you're good at CS shooting, you should be good at Rust shooting.
I don't know, but maybe. Are there
I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but that's.
Is there an AK or an M4?
There's an M4. There's an MP5. There's.
Is there a P90?
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm not positive, but and then they have like.
I'm not playing that fucking trash game.
Yeah, it's good though, man.
It's good. I need to check that. Are you gonna be playing tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I'll watch. I don't have any plans tonight, so maybe I'll watch some of the stream.
All right, man.
I assume you're going to be streaming after Ehbon, so.
Indeed.
Check that out. Neil, did you show up late to the show because you were so ashamed of last night's performance, or what's going on? What have you been up to in the past 12 hours or so?
Did
you stay up again all night?
What? Huh?
Did you stay up again all night?
No. I crashed out around 2:30.
So nothing.
Not much has happened in the last 12 hours.
You've been up for like 3 hours since we've actually spoken last.
Yeah, I played some Dota, and that was silly, and that was about it.
Okay.
Nothing's happened in the last 3 hours.
Well, let's talk to Cats because it's been a week since we've spoken with cats. Ricardo, I'm going to ask you the same thing I asked Neil last night. What's the best thing that's been in your mouth in the past week?
Jesus. I don't know.
You've had Jesus in your mouth? What?
I don't think so. That's a good question.
Come on, man. You live in San Fran. I expect amazing food.
Yeah,
Described
but
eloquently.
I like food a lot, so
Yeah.
also I guess I stopped smoking,
Yeah.
and this thing is like I'm smoking this.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe a
that's a good one.
cigarette. Maybe a cigarette is the best thing that's been
What
like a
flavor
real
are you?
one.
What flavor are you smoking?
Pear, something.
Pear.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah, it's badass, man.
I've never had pear flavored.
It's-
Well, maybe I have
okay.
actually.
So, cats, I don't smoke. Pretend a cigarette is like a 10 out of 10. What is that thing out of 10?
7.5.
Okay.
You can get do you have what nicotine strength is that?
The strongest.
Yeah. So it's not as comparable to a cig, right? But it's pretty close.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of. Yeah, it's different. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's a good Ryan. I don't condone smoking, but it's probably one of the best stress relievers in the world
Yeah.
when it comes
It
to
is.
e-cigs. I've contemplated getting one for quite some time now.
See, I've smoked maybe like half a cigarette, and I can't get past it. Like I just cough, and so I never got past that hump.
Yeah, I've only
Lucky-
taken like one inhale.
Yeah.
We're really cool.
That's accurate statement.
Cobblepot is a chain smoker, however, though he
Cobblepot chain
he
smokes.
knocks him back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I have.
He smokes a lot of Walla Fog.
Fun story. First time I ever smoked a cigarette, I was blackout drunk. And I got told that I smoked a cigarette because my roommate at the time said that I was outside smoking a cigarette with Sundance at 4 a.m. in the morning in MLG Anaheim. So thanks, Sundance. You're awesome. That was a lot of fun. I think. I don't know. I wasn't really conscious at that time. So, yeah, it's a cool story. Kaylin, what have you been up to?
CSGO. More CSGO.
Just nonstop?
Watching JP get owned by P90s.
I don't know if that's quite accurate.
Getting 6 Chipotle kills on AKs.
That's pretty accurate.
Well, that's me though.
Chipotle is a Chipotle-sponsored triple kill, cats. I'm sponsored by Chipotle when I get a triple kill. A burrito just
really?
appears in my desk.
That's pretty sick, dude.
It's pretty sick,
I
right?
love Chipotle.
It's next level esports sponsors.
Yeah.
Everyone's just putting graphics and stuff in their streams. I get a burrito delivered to me every triple kill.
That's quite amazing.
Yeah.
Puts a lot
give
of
it the
pressure
hookup.
on you though.
You can't get triple kills in StarCraft, so it's just not going to work. It doesn't work for that brand.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Unless you win like a best out of 5 or something, but the momentum's
That
just
might
not
work.
there.
Maybe if you get if you get an SCV to like 25 kills, what is that? A commander? I
That's
don't know.
impossible, dude.
Is it impossible? You can get
Well, I've
25
never
kills.
seen it.
Yeah, well then Chipotle might sponsor you for such great feats of strength.
I think
don't know.
I think 7 kills is the most I've gotten on a drone.
Yeah,
And he was boss.
he was boss. That was his name. The
I
boss
believe it.
drone.
Boss.
Nice. All right, well let's talk actual roleplay stuff instead of this nonsense that I'm spinning. What happened last session, Rich? Let's start with you. What happened to your face?
My face got burned off because I tried to charge at a Minotaur and throw a spear at him, and then I kind of rolled a 1 on my attack, and then I rolled a 1 on my saving throw, then I rolled a 1 on my saving throw, and then I rolled an 11 on my saving throw, so I fell face first into a pile of...
Which was a fail.
Yeah, and
Which
11
was a
is
fail.
2 ones.
Which still was a fail. 2 1s and a fail. So I fell face first into a pile of burning embers, and my face melted, and I lost 3 points of charisma.
Oh, I didn't update that on the stat sheet yet. What is your charisma at then? Like 11?
Yeah.
Because you lost
11.
1 for a round, right?
Yeah, I lost 2 points from the face fall, and then I lost 1 more point from not getting it off in time.
Oh, okay, right. Because you rolled a d4, but you rolled a 2.
Mhm.
And then you get... Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
How much do you have then?
I have 11 points of charisma.
Okay.
Although, to be honest, I think the scars would probably make me look more badass. So
That's
I
what
really
I
think
was
I should
saying.
gain 3 points of charisma.
Is there anybody that you're still better looking than in the party?
Everyone?
Well, you would. In that case, wouldn't he gain points of charisma when he's like talking to badass people, and just lose
they will
it
definitely
against
look at
everyone
him.
else?
Look at him in a different way than others would.
Respect them.
There's a difference
More
between looking
fear.
like a burn victim and looking like you have a knife scar. Like they're two different things.
That's true.
That's pretty
That
true.
is true.
That's pretty true.
If you look like Omar from The Wire, like that's like a badass scar.
then he looked pretty sick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is charisma really just how you look? Is that
No.
No,
I
it
think
actually
it's
is,
not.
It has
I
nothing
feel
to
like-
do with how. Well, I mean, it has a little bit to do with how you look, but not too much.
just? But I feel like that's all that people use it as.
Pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah.
It's a poor judgment to make.
Let's see what else. Cats? You lit a building on fire. Well,
Yeah.
kind of by proxy. I guess Rich lit it on fire, but you started it.
Yeah, I started it with a grease.
And that, of course, was the house on the hill, which had what looks to be a cult inside of it. You guys still don't know. A Minotaur busted through the floor area. You guys don't really know where he came from or why he was there, because we ended the session right as Caitlin character Riley actually scissored the head off.
It's her favorite move. She's known for it.
Yeah, delivering the final blow to the mini
Scissoring?
Minotaur. Yeah.
And then we all leveled up too. That was really awesome.
Yeah. That happened when you were dreaming, because cats. We're skipping ahead 3 days since the night where Rich was knocked unconscious. Rich, you were carried off to the only place that the party knew where to take you, and that's Fix's house. A member of the local clergy named Brother Crow tended to your wounds over the past 3 days, and you're still in bed, but you're feeling better. You're back at full HP, but your face is still pretty fucked up and brutally scarred. Can you describe what your face looks like to me? And to everyone else?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of. Basically, it's a series of soft, squishy pock marks all over. My skin kind of looks like the bottom of a fried egg, all across the head.
Oh god.
Is it the entire face, or are we doing like a two-face thing here? What are you
no,
thinking?
it's kind of like from
The Two-Face, the Two-Face.
here to like across, and then like the forehead is most, and then one side of the cheek, but it's not like an even line. So
Oh.
right side of the face, most of the forehead, a little bit on the chin, and the throat is pretty bad too.
Okay. Well, 3 days passed, of course, since the last night, as I said. You guys get to tell me what the three of you did in the time passing. The next morning, before I ask you, so you have a couple seconds to think about it. The next morning after the event occurred, a runner, a servant, came from House Gozel and said that in 3 days, someone from House Gozel will come and pay you for your actions with the house on the hill, and to wait for him here. So, what did you guys do in the 3 days? We'll start with Cobblepot. What'd you do?
I healed Rich up,
Okay.
gave him some. Well, I would say I probably healed most of the party.
Neil?
So, small point of order: wouldn't my ring have healed me up 10 HP per day?
It would have, yes.
I healed whoever needed it.
I think Caitlin was pretty hurt. Riley was pretty hurt. You guys are all max HP though after these 3 days. We'll just say that.
Okay. And I would have tried to invent some kind of like inspired by the events that happened.
Yeah.
I would try to invent some sort of like burn protection mask or something like that.
Burn protection mask.
Yes.
Can you describe how this burn protection mask would work in essence?
It's probably just like a pliable sheet of metal that you put over your face or something.
So you created a metal face mask.
Yeah, something like that.
Wouldn't a metal face mask, if close to
You
fire
know,
heat up
yeah.
and burn one's face?
I haven't thought about this too well.
No. That's from a movie with Leo DiCaprio. What's it called?
Man in the Iron Mask.
Yeah, there you go.
I
Wasn't
was
that a
thinking
book
more
before?
Vega from Street Fighter.
Could be Vega. But once again, I stand by the fact that if it's a
It's
metal,
It's made out of a non-flammable polymer.
yeah.
Why
Yeah.
don't you just make it out of ceramic?
Okay. Ceramic then.
Okay.
Yes.
And who is wearing this mask? You just have one?
I'm trying to make it. I mean, I don't know if you're gonna give it to me, but yeah, I'm trying. That's what I would do after I healed the party.
Let me look at
Ceramic's
your
not
stats.
bad at
Hold on.
conducting heat, though.
Let's see.
Ceramic is terrible at conducting heat. I mean, good ceramics.
Uh,
They're a lot. It's a lot slower at conducting heat than metal is.
well, yeah.
Fast.
All right, Ryan, give me a. You can make this ceramic mask that
Okay.
deflects heat from one's face if you roll a. I mean, it's gonna have to be tough. A DC 30 on an intelligence check. So give me a D20 plus your int, which is 15. 30 or higher, you create this mask, which will make
Nope.
one's face.
I failed at making the mask.
Yeah, so Cobblepot creates a paper mache mask that is trying to be fire retardant. Does not go well. Anything else you do in the 3 days, Ryan?
Say again?
Anything else that you do in the 3 days?
No.
Okay. Ricardo, what'd you do in the 3 days?
I worked on my Cobblepot impersonation.
Yeah.
So now I can say, I don't know, guys. And also, there was something that I wanted to work. Oh yeah, so I already went to the thing, I guess, with the cellar thing, and I figured out exactly, like I retraced all my steps and stuff like that, so we don't have to do that. And I figured out what's on top of the door in the ceiling thing, like what building it is.
So you counted 37 steps from the cellar door to find out where the
what
opening would
building
be?
or whatever is on top of it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you went and did that. You counted 37 steps, like you said, and while you can't be 100% certain, it looks to be that it is on House Gozel's property. It's
Those
gated.
are the people that are paying us, right?
Yeah, it's gated. You can't really see inside, so you're not entirely sure if it's there or if it's in the lot behind it or if it's somewhere within the building itself or somewhere on the grounds. You're not too sure because it's roped off and you can't really go much further in.
Okay.
Anything else?
I went to Central's Fancy,
Okay.
and I said, Central, you're a cool guy. I kind of saved your nephew. Can you give me more of a discount?
Okay. We'll have to RP this a little bit. General sees you walk in, you ask him the question. He goes, well, I mean, 90% is pretty good. I can't really do much more than that. What were you looking for?
I want something cool, Central. Everyone got something cool except for me.
What? I mean, what's cool? What are you looking?
Something that will be useful to me as a mage.
He goes, well, I knew you'd come back, and I looked in the back. I picked out a staff. However, it's going to be a little bit more expensive because it is, and he puts up his fingers and goes, it is cool. But
sick.
it's going to cost a little bit more. How much do you
How
have on
much?
you?
Let me see. Okay, I'm getting my scroll of character sheet, and I'm trying to find my gold. I'm really bad at finding it.
I think you probably have like 370, 350. I don't know. You tell me. Should be on your character sheet.
I'm the only one that hasn't spent any.
Yeah.
Where is it on the
It's
character
on the
sheet?
second page in the blank field on the left. The wide open square. Should be there.
Oh, this is bullshit. My character sheet is wrong.
I sent it to you.
Yeah, it says 65G, but there's no way because I haven't spent any.
Is that the new one? Here, let me open up the one that I have on file. That hasn't been updated in 2 sessions.
Okay.
You have...
Caitlin's laughing. Did you steal my gold?
Caitlin stole the gold.
No, sorry, it's just the part in this link where someone's got a sword that talks to them.
Yeah. All right. It says on my character sheet you have 350 gold.
350?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I have $350.
He goes, well, it's got to be a little bit more expensive than that. This is a very rare item. It's the... Do you know the name... do you know the name Crocus Darksbane? And when he says that, the lights and the fires that he has lit on the candles, they kind of dim a little bit when he says the name.
What? Yes, I've heard of that name.
He goes, well, I happen to have his staff. And it's yours,
Wow.
but it's going to cost you, with a heavy discount that I'm giving you, it's going to cost you 600 gold.
Oh my god, Senril. What if I will pay you 350 and then do whatever you want? And also...
He gives you a weird look when you say whatever you want.
No, Senril, not like that. Just like, carry out any mission that you may have, or... And also I'll pay you the rest plus 200 gold as soon as I have it.
So he's hold on, I got fucking papers. He's like counting on his fingers and goes, so you'll pay me 800 gold?
Yes, total, but 350 upfront.
And whatever I want?
Yes, and I will leave my old staff with you, just so you know I'm legit.
Huh. Your old
This
staff
was
is just a
my
piece of
dad's.
wood.
Am I
But
there?
it was my
by the way?
father's.
Did you go with Ricardo when he shopped?
I would have asked him. I would have asked him if he wanted to come with me.
Sure, you're there.
It seems like an awful lot of money, Ricardo.
Are you kidding, Cobblepot? Look at it. It's the staff of, fuck, I forgot the name.
He goes, Crocus Darkbane. the candles
So
kind of
sad.
dim again. And when he says that, he actually pulls the staff out. And it is it's a staff that's about probably 5 feet long. It's made out of whatever it is. It seems to look gnarled, like it's a gnarled staff. It's not completely straight. And it's kind of twisting back and forth. It's completely black. There's some white inscribings on it. You're not really sure what they say. You can't really make it out unless you studied it. And when he pulls it out, the area around it is actually darker than where you are. So it looks as if he's kind of retreated into the shadows. And his eyes are very wide as he's holding it.
Wow, this stuff looks awesome, dude.
So
Can I-
I pull Ricardo aside and I'm like, I'm trying to help you negotiate, bro. Like, if you say that it's like amazing, then he's just gonna want to charge you more.
He's legit, dude. He's legit. It's already such a good price. Look at it.
All right, man. I can
Also-
tell you're really excited. So I'll just I won't say anything else.
Okay.
He goes, so 800 gold? And
yes,
whatever I
300
want?
Whatever you want that we have to agree on right now. How about that?
Do we have to agree on right now?
God, I love that voice.
Where is Riley?
No!
Riley is, I think, in the tavern, but I could fetch her. What do you
Does
need?
the wizard have a little gleam in his eye?
He says that with the biggest smile on his face when he asks where Riley's at.
Maybe he just wants my autograph.
He goes, well, I would like that sword that I gave her back.
No, she's not gonna give it back.
You said anything.
She's been talking to it. Her friends.
So it's speaking now. It didn't speak
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah, because he said you never touched it. Or something.
He goes, and for good reason. That thing's fucking crazy.
Well, Riley is pretty crazy herself, so they're like BFFs now.
You said anything,
can't-
Ricardo?
But I can't steal Sanrio. I can't steal or kill. Just, you know, like a reasonable favor. You know, when we rescued your nephew, we rescued him without even knowing what we were gonna get in return.
He's like putting the staff back behind the counter as you're saying this.
Sanrio, please.
He goes, well, how about this? You bring me 800 gold, and we forget the favor. But I can't let it go for 350.
But how am I to get 800 gold? Okay, just hold it for me, okay? Don't increase the price. Are we good on that? Magician's name. Magician's pride.
Magician's pride.
Okay. Sick. Okay, I'll be back.
Oh,
I'll be back as soon
Okay.
as I can get the gold.
Cobblepot, how's that armor treating you?
I still haven't figured out exactly what it does yet, but it's still pretty cool.
He goes, it'll come to you. It'll come to you. I promise. If you haven't figured it out by the time Ricardo comes back, let me know and I'll investigate it further.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys leave. I guess that's what you do in the 3 days. Riley, did I ask you what you do in the 3 days?
No.
Okay, what do you do in the 3 days?
I mostly talk to my sword some more.
Okay.
I ask him about the shop owner and why he dislikes the shop owner so much.
I'm trying to remember what his voice sounds like.
It's really fast paced.
I know it was fast paced, but did I like have a pitch inflection to it? Well, whatever. You ask Rev why he hates the shop owner?
Yeah.
He goes, shop owner.
Like why he really hates him. The one that I just got him from.
Right. He goes, shop owner, I don't hate the shop owner. Shop owner hates me. He would never talk to me. It was really confusing. I was always trying to talk to him, but he would never talk to me. I really hated that guy. Do you hate that guy?
You don't think he's a bad guy or anything?
Because no, Xander's just an old guy. I don't think he's a bad guy necessarily. He's just kind of a neutral guy. I wouldn't say he's good or bad, just old.
Okay, and I also asked him if he knew anything else about this town. That
He goes, well, I know lots about this town. I've been around this town for about 400 years. What do you want to hear? I want to talk, but I don't know what you want to talk about.
about the church. If there's ever
He goes, oh, the
Yeah.
church. I know a lot about the church. What do you want to know about the church?
if it's ever been haunted or
He goes, he doesn't answer for a second. He just answers back, haunted?
yeah, if there's ever been anything evil in that church.
He goes, why are you asking?
We've just heard that there's screams in it or something like that.
He goes, well, long time ago in that church, I ended up killing two brothers. The two brothers were very, very rude. They ended up killing their entire group for some reason. No one really knows why, but I had to kill them so that they would no longer terrorize that church and its clergy members. So once I killed them, they no longer terrorized it, but I was, for some reason, cursed into this sword that I was holding, which is with the sword that you are now holding. Doesn't make much
So
sense
you're
to
really,
me.
really old?
What year is it?
Do I know what year it is?
Sure, you tell him the current year. I don't know what year it is. He responds, he goes, well, that would make me, kind of thinks, he goes, I guess I'm around 360, 370. I don't know. Seems like a blink of an eye to me.
Okay, so you haven't been to the church since then, though.
No, I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't have eyes, so I don't know where I've been.
Okay, but you don't. Did you hear anything else but the church since then?
Hear anything from the church? What was it?
Or just about it? Yeah, about the church since then.
Because, well, I mean, when we walked by it, I heard some moans and groans below, but I couldn't really decipher what they were saying because we walked by. And you didn't actually go back. You actually ignored me. That was quite rude, Riley.
I'm sorry, Rob. But you didn't. Can you like sense evil? I mean, how magical are you?
Well, I mean, I'm a magical sword because I'm talking to you. That's pretty magical when you say I'm magical.
That's good enough. Yeah. I didn't mean to imply that. Like, if you couldn't sense evil, you would be less magical or insufficiently magical or anything.
He doesn't answer or say anything after that.
Okay, so I just talked to the sword for the 3 days.
Okay. You learn that his in the course of these 3 days of having conversations with him, you learn that his name when he was a human was Daze, Daze, and that he was a fighter back then, and he was hired by Fix to clear out these brothers that had killed everyone inside of this church. And they weren't really brothers anymore, the way that he described it. He didn't really say what they were. He just said that they were no longer human. And that's all he learned.
And did he know how they became not human?
No, he said he just, all that he knows was that he was given a job, then he went and did the job.
Okay. Did he say what turned him into a sword again?
No, he doesn't know. He just said that the next thing he knew, he was talking and no one was listening, and he was just inside of a sword.
Okay.
He doesn't really understand that he is a sword, as he's it's hard to. His understanding of the world is that it is still then, it's still present day for him. He understands that time passes, but he's a sword, so he doesn't have a sense of reality. He only has a sense of whoever he's talking to. So, when you grasp him, he's able to connect with whoever he's holding and learn things about that person as well as you learning things about him, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Anything else you do? You just talk to the sword?
No, I just talked to the sword.
Okay. Well, let's go to Neil. Neil, 3 days have passed. You've been a little bit groggy, not really sure how long it's been, and your eyes open widely. You're inside of a room. It's sunny outside.
Why does it take 3 days for me to come back to consciousness?
You're not quite sure. You just wake up in the room.
All right, fair enough.
Because we wasted enough time, Neil.
And yeah, like I said, you're inside this room. Sun rays are coming through the windows, the blinds there. There's no one inside of the room with you. The door's shut, and you notice that you have a ton of bandages on your face. You're quite groggy, like I said. What do you do?
I try to stand up.
Okay, you stand up. You haven't. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say you haven't really walked around much since you were wounded 3 days prior, but once you get your first couple of steps in, it's back to normal.
I look at my hands and go, 3 days? And then I start to cry.
The salt tears hit your wounds and it actually burns a little bit.
Yeah. Kill Bill reference, never mind. I test out my walking, see if I'm steady, and if I'm steady, I would like to leave this building.
Yeah.
No, do I have my equipment with me? Weapons, armor? I don't
No,
have
it has actually been removed from you, and when you stand up and look around the room, you notice that it's on the opposite end of the room. Your sword is and scabbard is kind of tilted back, laying against a wall. and you notice your armor and whatnot is on a chair sitting there, and all the
Okay.
rest of your equipment. Your
Uh,
hand axes are actually on the ground as well, or sorry,
Oh.
with your weapon as well.
Oh, excellent. I was actually about to go back and retrieve my hatchets. Perfect. I don my armor, buckle my sword to my belt. Do I have a spear around, or is that gone?
No, you're not sure where that is. It's just not there.
Okay. Tuck my axes, 2 on one side, 2 on the other side, into my belt, and make sure I'm steady on my feet, and then walk out the door.
Okay. You open the door. You notice to your immediate right is Bo standing there with his arms crossed, and he kind of looks back at you through the corner of his eye, and he goes, "Glad you're awake."
I don't remember who Bo is.
Fix his bodyguard.
Okay, cool. Where's everyone else?
They're down in the dining room. They're having breakfast. Fix is not here. He corrects himself. I'm sorry. Master Fix is not here and has not been for some time. I saw that you were in aid or needed aid and brought you here. Hopefully everything was to your liking.
I shrug. Where's what happened with the building?
Because, well, after you guys started a fire for some reason, the guards came in. They sectioned off the area. I'm not sure if anyone's gone. They found some tunnels or something below. I'm not sure if anyone's gone down.
Yeah, didn't Ricardo tell you guys he said there was a gate to hell down there?
That's what he's saying, and because of that, a lot of people, guards especially, don't want to go down in it, is what I've been hearing. But they've got
Are
it
you
roped
telling me
off.
there wasn't a gate down there? What do you mean? Isn't it pretty obvious when you look whether it's... I'm confused.
He goes, well, I mean, there's not an actual physical gate. No, I'm not sure what your friend Ricardo was trying to say with a gate to hell, but I assume hell is not there, and it is not a gate like you would think a gate would be.
All right. Do you know where they're staying these days? And how long have I been out?
He goes, it's been 3 days. We had Brother Crow come and see to you to make sure that your wounds will heal nicely or as best as possible. However, you required really no healing for some reason. It was quite odd. We couldn't really understand it. And I guess you kind of like check to see if your ring's on you. It is. And he goes, the rest of your party is down in the dining room, like I said. I believe House Gozel's sending someone today for the payment. Then after that, you guys are welcome to stay here if you need to for more. But regardless, Mr. Fix is not in, like I said.
It's all right. I hit downstairs without another word.
Yeah, he just lets you walk up past, and you walk down the stairs. The three of you are sitting around a table, and you see Rich walking down the stairs.
I take it my face is in bandages.
Unless you removed him, yes.
Yeah, I leave him.
I turn around, and a tear comes dripping from my eye. I say, Rich. That's all I say, but the tear.
That the bodyguard up there just told me that there was no gate to hell under that building. Did we just burn an
there was
innocent
a
person's
gate.
building?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's where the evil Minotaur came from the innocent person.
Well,
house.
I'm just saying. He said there's no gate to hell, and I'm clearly confused now. Did we just burn down a building because you didn't like it?
Yes. No, we burned down a building because they were doing fucked up shit there.
Okay.
In hell.
Are
Okay.
you sure the guard checked? Rich?
No, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure that it is actually happening in hell, but I think I'm on Ricardo's side on this one.
I'm not on anyone's side. I'm just a little confused.
Talking about sides, can we see the other side of your face? Or...
I'm not sure I want to take off these bandages right now.
Okay.
Do you know how bad it is, Rich? Have you seen it?
I shake my head. So, rather than awkwardly staring at me, why don't we do something?
I just stare at him, and another tear falls down my other eye.
Maybe we can go back to the house and see if we can find this gateway to hell or find out what happened.
Well, first we gotta get paid.
That's true. You really want that
Yeah.
staff, don't you, Ricardo?
Yes. How much are they gonna pay us?
How much do you need for the staff?
I need $500 because I scammed myself. I realized.
Yep.
Yeah, the magician offered the staff for $600.
That's what I was
And then
trying
I
to tell you,
somehow-
Ricardo. I was trying to help you back there.
I somehow managed to make a deal for $800 where I didn't instantly get the staff. So I'll try to talk him down to 600 again, but it looks worth more than 800 for sure. So if I can get it for 800, it'll be cool.
All right, well, let's go try and get paid, and maybe you can get that staff.
As you say that, seems to be a servant walks up to Rich as he descends the stairs and says, "Sir, would you like food? They have eaten, but you have not."
Yes. I must be ravenous by now.
He goes, "Master Fix only provides the best for us, so we provide the best for his guests. What would you like?"